You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 546, recorded May 2025, posted March 2026. Rich tapestry of scar tissue.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar, a Dungeon Master, use he, him pronouns. Today, we are continuing one of our Candlekeep library adventures, our Candlekeep mysteries, specifically the Canopic Being. They found a book, and that book had the names of adventurers written in it, more or less in the vicinity of some instructions for a mummy lord building up its power, and that seemed bad. So our adventurers went out in the world to do something about it. Are they past victims of the mummy lord or future victims? We'll find out together. Also, the librarian is missing, an oracle's being spooky, and an assortment of organs are not where they should be. But before I get any further, let's introduce our players. They will introduce their characters, and then we'll get caught up. First up, it's Jason Snell.
Hello, I am playing Nis. She is a sorcerer and a lizard folk, and the dean of Lizard Sorcery University.
LSU.
LSU, go magic spelling lizards.
Okay. Go lizard. Their mascot is a lizard? That didn't feel like that.
Casting a spell. It's literally just a picture of Nis that she had hanging around.
How long did a committee spend on that one?
Unfortunately, they couldn't afford a committee.
Okay.
So Nis's little niece, Niece's Nis,
Niece's Nis
handed her like a cartoon, like a little crayon drawing, and Nis was like, good enough. We're not going to really do athletics
how you know this
anyway.
Is a fantasy world, because in the real world, they would have spent like $25,000 on a consultant to tell them to do that.
The consultant died in the swamp, Tony, so they had to move on.
Escapism. Also joining us, it's Sarah Bickerton. Welcome back, Sarah.
Hi, Tony. So I'm playing Vroga Tribesbrain, a half-orc barbarian, she/her. She's currently feeling a little bit down because even after healing the last thing, she lost like a quarter of her hit points. So she is feeling like rolling the shoulders a little bit, just kind of like working the cracks out and that kind of stuff. Not to mention, she's still on the other side of the damn room, and everybody else is like cuddled around like the dead golems.
You are now free to move around the room.
Yeah, I know, but it's like she's not. Yeah, see, Vroga isn't big on like the thinking, so she'll leave the thinking to the other characters that apparently are good at it. So
that's just good management, delegation. Yeah,
she can hit things. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Next up, it's Brian Guffey. Welcome back, Brian.
Hello! My name is Brian Guffey, and I'm playing Melius Starsinger, who is a bard who's also a druid magic initiate. And Melius is incredibly concerned about these very strange things that have been found, but is also very busy running around drawing little pictures of them.
Okay.
Melius is obsessed with cataloging knowledge, sometimes to the detriment of the party. So that's something people should know.
Cool. Also joining us, Erica Ensign.
Hello. Yes, Erica Ensign, she, her, playing Reed Quarrel Kilgareth, a human cleric to the god Kelimvor, the comforting god of death. And she is very, her one mission in life is to stamp out the undead, because that is an abomination and a twisting of the way death is supposed to work. So the fact that there is an undead element to these things, these constructs, is really, really deeply upsetting to her. And not just the fact that she lost almost 90% of her hit points in this fight. So yeah, it's basically adding. It's literally adding insult to injury.
And last but not least, it's Micah Sargent.
Ahoy! I'm Mike Sergeant He Him, and I am playing Shguri Lone Walker Makota Tahani, better known as Lone Walker, He Him, a Goliath Paladin, and his wonderful Pegasus Lunarith Lightstrider, Makota Tahani, who goes by Lunarith instead of her nickname, which is Lightstrider. It's very confusing, but it's her choice, so she, her.
I just want to say that Lone Walker has the single greatest name, I think, in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
Thank
Absolute
you.
truth.
I will say, I'm happy to say, I did spend a lot of time on making that choice, so that means a lot. Thank you.
All right, so our adventurers are deep within the domain of Valen Sarnaster. They have traveled kind of the other side of the world via teleportation. They have met with representatives from the House of the All-Seeing Orb, who, of course, told them that their visit was foreseen. And they've traveled into this little pocket dimension where, allegedly, Valen Sarnaster is just, off communing with the spirits and making, seeing the world that is to be seen and living a quiet life in sequestration. And sometimes people come and study with her for a while, but it seems like there may be some organ thievery going on here, and that Valen Sarnaster is embracing the way of the undead. So you have defeated 2 of her followers who were in the form of canopic golems. You have basically dissected one of them and discovered an undead brainstem inside their head. There are jars with organs. There are jars that were waiting to have organs in them. I don't know what's going to happen next, but you have learned a great deal about mummy lords. What will happen next, players?
The next thing that's going to happen is Reed Quarrel is heading over to the other body and dissecting this one. Do you need another medicine check?
Stitch marks on the side. Give me a medicine check.
Oh, that one's not as good. That is, let's see, 13.
You slice it open, and there are horrible, pulsing, zombie mummy kidneys inside this creature.
Ooh.
All right. Reed Quarrel just goes stiff and is angry and grabs her holy symbol and says a few words, and a spectral hand appears reaching into the body and grasps the kidneys and basically overloads it with necrotic power. Is there a certain amount that I need to do, or is any damage okay? Okay.
Any damage is okay. Across the room, you see the pickled kidneys in the shattered shards of the jar, also consumed with necrotic power, and kind of
I'd like to
burn
roll
away.
I'd like to understand the sort of the is there anything that I would know about the past? Has this ever been done before? Like, is this looks like something we've done before? I want to roll a history check.
Yeah, give me a history check.
Good call.
Yeah, that's a 28.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
That's a mystery.
You see everything!
It's and I've dropped the word mummy lord a couple times here. Mummy lords are powerful undead creatures. They are a big step up from just mummies, as you could imagine, hence the word mummy lord in their name. And they are known for basically having their organs removed, usually for them, it's like as a courtesy, and placed in usually traditionally jars, which then might be, stored away in some tomb, with the idea being that a mummy lord can never be truly defeated as long as some of its organs are kept safe somewhere. It seems like Valen Sarnaster has taken this to a new level, where instead of putting her horrible undead mummy organs into just jars where they could just be hit by a magic missile, she has stored them inside followers, and she has then imbued some of those followers with further magic to make them powerful crystalline golems that were, let's be honest here, not super easy to take down.
Not even a little bit easy to take down.
Yeah. Well, frick.
While we're pondering that, Lone Walker is going to kind of quietly approach. Okay, what am I doing? Quietly approach Reed Quarrel and say, I see that you are very adept with your medical knowledge. I have a fear and would ask you to do something that is perhaps, and I learned this recently from a a small person named Lil Anthony, I believe it is out of pocket for me to ask this, but would you consider a medical examination of my body without cutting, of course?
To what end?
Well, there are parts of my body I cannot see, and given what we have discovered here, I worry about somehow having some part of me stolen away.
I see. Yes, since our names were in that book. Got it. Tony.
And only some of us had symbols that were in that empty jars.
Yep. So, Tony, given my knowledge of the undead and and I guess medicine and arcana and all that kind of stuff together, I know that earlier Lone Walker popped off detect good and evil. Would that have pinged if there was something undead within Lone Walker? Could I
probably be hard, especially given how good Lone Walker is, right? Like, you know, like if he's 90%, 99% good and has like 1% bad, would you see that 1%? You know,
it depends on how good his spell is, I guess.
Depends how good he is.
So we don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will say
you know, whereas if he was just like a jerk and had an evil organ in it, I feel like, yeah, you'd see that pretty quickly.
Makes sense.
Lone Walker, do you want to, if you want to just do some really jerky things now to like even out your aura, that might.
Essentially, what I hope you might find is a scar or something similar to what we have seen on these corpses.
I would be more than happy to.
Melius overhears
okay.
and joins.
It was so quiet.
Melius is a bard. Like, you know, Melius is nosy and also hears things. Melius
it's your job.
Also has a 14 for intelligence with a +2, and then medicine is a +3 on top of that. And so would be happy to help. And also with Arcana, I have a +7 to Arcana. So if we need to look and see if something's going on, I would love to be a part of this. Very intrigued.
So yeah, that's
Lone Walker says,
I also walk the path of the druid.
Your nature in Arcana is perhaps something that will be helpful after Reed Quarrel performs the medicine portion of this examination. My nature and my culture do not necessarily permit me to bear my flesh, and it is going to be difficult enough to be in the same space with one person while bearing any part of myself. So I hope you would understand that I need this to be as small a group as possible.
Lone Walker loves when he's at the hospital and they're like, oh, this is really weird. Bring all the interns in to check this out.
Yeah. You've got that weird thing.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand, and I would be honored if I might be able to play some music to put your mind at rest while this occurs.
He bows to you and says, I thank you.
So yeah, Reed Quarrel it said, indeed, I would be happy to. I mean, I recognize this is merely flesh. It will all be gone. I think nothing of it.
So what Lone Walker does is he calls over Lunareth, who has, a side pack, and inside is a tarp, and sort of sets up against the wall, very tall because he is, like this little sort of
lean-to
tent. Yeah, lean-to
little medical
tent
tent. Yeah, they have them on the sideline in football games. It's good.
Yeah, and goes inside
medical tent.
and takes off a certain amount of his clothing, and then lets you do your magic.
Yeah, basically. So I'll just is this medicine at this point then, or perception, Tony? Okay,
let's do medicine.
Holy moly, I crit on it, so that's a 29.
All right, a very thorough inspection. And Lone Walker is an adventurer who has been around the block a couple times. you have a lot of scars and bruises and places where, maybe bones didn't heal quite right. But you feel confident, Reed Quarrel, as you study the rich tapestry of scar tissue that is Lone Walker, that none of these wounds and injuries that have healed are particularly recent, and none of them look quite like the kind of way the wounds had been sewn back up on the two followers of Valen Sarnaster that you just fought. So you feel confident that Lone Walker does not contain any mummy organs.
Right.
For now.
I am absolutely confident that currently you are not the host for any undead thing. There is nothing remotely similar to what I have seen. I hope that sets your mind at ease.
And while that happens, Melius, play some music.
Lone Walker sort of does another nod to thank you quickly, puts his clothes back on, breaks down the tent, folds it up, puts it in, Lunarith's pack, and also gives another nod to Melius for the sort of soothing elevator music.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, Broga is like, oh my god, you're so frigging precious. So, geez, like
I'm sure Nis is thinking the same thing.
So it's like, so she's just say, like, says, right. Okay, it's like Reed Quarrel, so she's just stripping off her armor, like just in the middle of the thing, and it's like, okay, like buff,
this will be remembered as the
naked
episode.
like nothing to be not proud of here, and I'm like, check me out, I'm like. Yeah,
just in general.
I love it.
Just in general. I mean, so like specifically for like
medically.
Whatever the precious guy with the horse was like, but
You're literally my
if
foil,
you
and I
want to do
love
some
it.
checking out, that would also be okay. I'm fine with that. I mean, like, I am
got
a
a-
specimen.
I got a 23.
All right. You think that Vroga has also not a carrier for Mummy Lord organs?
All right.
Is that all?
I'm-
Like seriously, I'm standing here naked. Really?
Again, Reed Quarrel says, it's merely flesh.
Medically, you're doing great.
That's my doctor says that all the time, and I'm like, are you sure?
Reed Quarrel says that a lot.
And then so Vroga's putting her clothes back on because like, okay, that was as bad as the last time I did that.
Wow.
Anyone else? So you've done some important medicine check that you feel confident that many of you are not, though your names were foretold. You are not.
Not yet.
Is this like
not yet?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this like a gaslighting prophecy?
And also, I mean, because Lone Walker did detect good and evil earlier, it's possible that anybody that was not super nice and had a bad thing in them, it might have triggered. So I am fairly confident at this point that we are all currently unadulterated in terms of
Speak
extra
yourself.
mummy
Tony.
lords stuff.
Yeah.
I think Nis would like to see what happens if she firebolts one of those organs down in the pit.
So I believe at this point, there were a bunch of jars down there. Several of the jars were empty. Several of the jars contained organs that have now been dealt with. But two of the jars have not really been fully explored yet. Do you want to start by looking at them, or you just want to firebolt first and ask questions later?
I'll investigate them further before. I feel like that there's something here that I need to ponder. Yeah.
Yes. There's one. That you saw. There was one with a jar with a cat on the jar, and then a jar with a sword on the jar.
Okay.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's look at the cat.
Cat or sword? All right. You look at the shattered remnants of the cat jar. Give me a very easy medicine check, and/or you may want to just ask Reed Quarrel, who's standing nearby, who's much better at that than you.
Hey, Reed Quarrel.
I apologize. There's also a book jar. There are 3 jars that you haven't dealt with.
3 jars. I'm investigating these organs, and I would love your medical opinion.
I got a 28 on the first one.
Jesus. 28.
Good Lord.
All right. You look at these 3 organs, or is this one organ or multiple organs? Read, Coral. What do you
We're
want?
starting
You
with
got
the cat.
I mean,
Cat.
mhm.
All right.
I mean, if
Whatever.
I can use a 28 to just cover all 3
Sure.
of
All
them,
3
I'm
of
fine
them.
with that.
And you got a
Extrapolate.
28. Yeah, you look at the you move the shards around, and there is a heart inside of the remnants of the cat jar, and it is specifically, you got 28. It is a human heart,
This belonged to a human.
possibly
Technically, it still belongs to that human. Wherever
and in
they
fact,
are.
you're gonna say a young, healthy human.
Oh my.
Yeah. You peer around in the jar that had a sword on it, and there's 2 things in here. There is a left eye, and in fact, you recognize it as the left eye of a tiefling. And then with it, there is also an eye patch. It looks like maybe there's something like behind the eye patch. So kind of like there was the pair of eyes from somebody who only had one eye to donate.
Okay. So this
Seems like a miscalculation.
Yeah.
this
And then the third jar that I don't think anyone had interacted with yet is a book label. A jar had an icon of a book on it, and inside that, all the other organs had seemed kind of like preserved in time. This one, in fact, you're not. It's. Give me another medicine check. This organ is like does not look good. It is all sad and kind of deteriorated.
this one's only a 27.
Yeah, well, you got 2 good rolls. You recognize with a 27, this is the pancreas of a dragonborn, but it is like dead.
A pancreas. Isn't that sweet bread?
I wonder if there's some connection. Perhaps the dragonborn to whom this pancreas once belonged is now dead, whereas the human and the tiefling are alive somewhere, or perhaps partly alive somewhere.
Book
Right,
means
right.
library?
There was a missing dragonborn library.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the kid from the
dear.
library.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Tony, can
Well,
I?
let's go home.
I want to look at that. I want to look at that.
Accounted for it.
that human heart, and
Yep.
if I could do maybe Arcana, I'm trying to get a
Yeah.
sense of what the connection is, and if there's anything that useful that we could do with them here.
Yes.
Like if we
I
could
would like-
destroy them and it would knock them out or hurt them or not.
I would like to help using my knowledge of the undead. I will help Nis.
You will say you spend a little bit of time studying it. Maybe there's some experimentation with some cantrips.
We're
I don't
both
know,
like
briefly,
leaning over it.
like light it
The
on
science
fire.
boffins are at it.
Yeah, science. The nerds are at work, and basically what you can conclude is that, like for example, you try scorching ray the heart, and it seems fine. Like it does. It seems unfazed by it. Can a heart be phased?
All right.
You do. I mean, you knew when you attacked these jars, it stunned the canopic golems you were fighting for like a few seconds. So I think there's the idea that there is some linkage between the organs and their owners, but in this state, they are basically kind of preserved and protected. Whereas the organ inside the person was vulnerable, and you're now starting to see some of the appeal of like why you wouldn't just put your organs in a jar; you would put them in a person to keep them safe, right? Starting to make
Sure.
seeming like Valentine Hester
Sure.
has a lot of good points.
Boy, I recommend that we bring these organs along with us if we happen to encounter more canopic golems. Perhaps having these in our possession will be helpful. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's going
Maybe
in
not.
which pocket?
Yeah,
I don't
who
like
wants
the
to
idea
pocket?
of
you want
leaving
to
them
carry a
behind.
human heart
And they're down.
and a
Can we
tiefling
even
eye.
can we even like
Excellent.
elevate them or get them off there somehow?
There's a ramp.
There's a
You can
ledge.
just go down.
Oh,
there.
there-
Yeah,
okay.
There's a ledge.
All right.
It's not.
Sure.
It's not super clear on the map. But
Yeah, the map. There is the slightly even more confusing sideway view.
Oh,
of the-
side view.
of
Yeah.
the
Okay.
grammar sign.
I get out my my like waterproof bag,
You got a Ziploc bag for,
and
you
I'm
have
gonna
two
turn it
Ziploc
inside
bags?
out with my hand in it, like I'm picking out the dog poop.
Nice.
Then I pick up the heart, and then I pick up the eye.
Are you gonna put
And-
them in the same bag?
Yeah, and
I have no complaints.
and the eye patch and whatever's behind it.
Yep. You discover as you're picking up the eye patch that the eye patch has like a little thing tucked into it.
Ew.
It's a magic item. Hey, you wow, nudity, no big deal. Things tucked into eye patches. Look, it's we all have different cultural values around things. This person had a gem that perhaps they were kind of wearing as an artificial eye, which is worth 2,500 gold pieces, Nis.
Wow.
And
Oh, wow.
as part of that, it was fitted with an eyes of minute seeing. This is a crystal lens that fits over an eye. When wearing them, your vision improves significantly. I wish I had this in real life. So that you have, let's see,
So is it
dark
minute?
vision.
Is it minute seeing?
Is it perhaps
Yes,
minute
minute
seeing?
seeing. Dark
No,
vision
you're newt.
and an advantage on intelligence investigation checks when investigating things.
Cool.
I definitely thought you said my nude scene. And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa,
We
whoa,
already
whoa,
did
whoa.
that
already
one.
did
We did that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Now Lone
Nis-
Walker doesn't
Nis,
have to take his clothes off.
Nis slips that in her pocket and then closes the bag and goes, "Ooh," and comes back up.
Reed Quarrel may have seen that, but does not care.
Yeah.
All right.
I just don't want it in the bag with the organs.
No.
Yeah.
Hey Tony, are the you mentioned earlier that they're like a bunch of the jars had like things like I don't know, a great axe on it.
It was an okay. axe.
Was that one of the ones that got broken?
Yeah, they all got broken. That one
Okay,
was empty.
Empty.
Okay, good. Okay, terrific.
Yep.
That's good to know. I just wanted to
just
double
to-
check on that one.
Run down the jars here because this is the part I wrote down a bunch of my notes. You had cat jar, human heart, sword jar, left eye and eye patch with artificial gem eye in it, crystal ball jar, brainstem, wand jar, kidneys, book jar, pancreas, not mint in box, and then empty lizard jar, axe jar, and scythe jar. That's jar talk.
Jar Jar.
Jar talk.
Oh,
So you've learned a lot.
it's a Jar Jar mummy.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
I knew it was like we're not going to be able to get past
No,
this
don't
with
do
that.
it. Just
Yep,
no.
but
Okay. Well, we need to.
there is still
Uh,
also a horrible, menacing sarcophagus in the pit.
Yeah, I was just about to mention there is the big elephant in the room.
Nope.
Is
And-
there a
and-
way? So
and
it's a pit.
I will
There's-
say I've done some magic analysis, and that is very bad. And there's stuff that will be triggered if we go down there that would also be extremely bad.
and there's not like a ramp that goes all the way down, right?
There is not.
It's just it is a pit.
I
and there
think
are there
I
any?
say
we leave it.
Yes, I
Frog
agree.
is kind of annoyed because it's like an unopened box.
We'll be back. I think
It
we'll
is.
be back.
It's not kind of. It's literally an unopened.
But there's a human and a tiefling who have been transformed by mummy organs that we need to kill.
Okay.
Yes.
So the
And we say to Brooke, I say, you will be back. Soon you'll see.
Yeah.
At one point, you did take basically the direct path to this tomb. There are a variety of side passages you could take. There's also the kind of tunnel continues with to the north, and there is a set of double doors up to the north. So
are there any? Hey, does that thing that Jason picked up require attunement? I'm just curious.
does it require attunement?
Just because I'm curious if there are
Does
looking
not
down
require
if there are any doors that are leading into the pit, and if it would be potentially possible to spot if there were any secret doors leading into the pit, which Nis might have advantage on for those checks.
Nis, you see no such doors.
Okay. I
Pit all the
hold
way.
up the gem and I'm like, ooh.
Mm.
Everything's clear, but there's nothing special here.
Mhm.
Okay, so it appears there's no direct way down
Mhm.
other than gravity.
And believe me, we don't want to go down there
Okay.
right now. It would be bad.
Right.
We trust Miss.
It'd be real bad. Trust me.
Then
I was thinking of jumping down there, and it
I
would.
do have Featherfall. I do have Featherfall.
Me too.
Do you have feather climb out?
It's a bad idea.
I have a loot that lets
It's
me
a
fly.
very bad
Is
idea.
it? Did you bring enough loot for everybody?
We have a Pegasus.
Yes, actually,
It's
I have
in the
enough.
loot
I
crate.
can cast it on
Well,
enough people.
I have
Yeah.
nothing snarky to say in response to that.
But there are spells that will go off that will basically kill us if we go down there. So let's not yet.
Ooh, yeah, we
Fine.
should not.
Whatever.
And I
Frogo
suppose,
just has problems with people
What would
saying
a
that you
hero
shouldn't
do?
do
So-
anything or it's a bad idea.
I suppose
So Nis
attacking
says-
it from distance.
Among the other things we could do is the lady who brought us in here.
Mm.
She went back the other way and said, "No, just go down there where we almost got killed by golems."
Yeah.
So we could have a word with her. That might be a place
Might
to
not
start.
be a bad idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I'm a little annoyed.
I'd like to speak
Thanks
with the
for reminding
management,
me.
please.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially since
Yeah.
Oh, we're bringing out the Karen. We're
Yeah.
bringing out the Karen.
Karen
All
time.
right. You'd like to head south back
Yeah.
away?
I come from an ancient family. How dare you? How dare you?
Do you know who you're talking to?
You head south. As you, I don't know if you remember, there's a lot of hallways in this this
there are.
interdimensional meditation room. But I'm going to leave it on you to bring your tokens all the way
Yeah,
south.
she went down and out to that
Yes.
passage just to the south of the teleportation area.
Nis, are you going to lead the way? Are you the face right now? How's this work?
Yeah. I mean, I want everybody with me, but
Mhm.
if everybody agrees that we could start with her because she's
Yeah.
somebody we
I
know
do.
is here, maybe we would try her
Mhm.
first.
especially since we found that was it the pancreas that was already dead that belonged to a dragonborn?
A dragonborn,
was-
and was she a human?
Yeah.
She's a human. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes her a suspect.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, got
Oh.
to check her for heart, cat-shaped
Yep.
heart.
Mm-hmm.
Does she like? We'll ask her if she likes cats. If she has a pet cat, we'll see what happens.
All right, Ness, you
allergic?
approach.
Does she
So-
like fish?
As you remember, or may not remember, there's lots of kind of twisting hallways. All the hallways here are kind of made of kind of translucenty crystal, like substance with kind of glowing light emanating from them, and many eyes that kind of stare and rotate and look at you. You do pass several side passages off to the east and west as you head back to the door you saw Alessia Basir disappear into, basically close to where you teleported into the extraplanar dimension that you happen to find yourself in. Nis, there's a closed door ahead of you.
All right, I'll look back at my group and I quietly first let me listen at the door.
All right,
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
it's
classic.
quiet.
I try to
Appropriately quiet.
I try to quietly open the door.
The door is locked.
Anyone?
Anybody?
Can anybody unlock doors?
I'm
No.
not a door unlocker.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You hear footsteps and the door opens. Alessia Basir is standing there. She's a young woman garbed in the yellow robes of the
Texas?
of the House of the All-Seeing Eye. If you zoom way in, you'll see her token. She's got like blue hair and an eye tattoo on her forehead, and she greets you, Nis. Oh, hello. Have you already had a meeting with the Oracle? What has she seen for you?
You could say that we had a meeting with 2 crystal golems and found a pit with a lot of organs in canopic jars. The golems tried to kill us. So that
And the
was
sarcophagus.
and a big spooky sarcophagus is right, where you told us to go. So what's up with that?
I think at this point it would be great if Vroga rolled just an intimidation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just to loom behind
yeah,
them.
and I feel like we're pushing in too. Like we're not.
little bit of a
Yeah.
subsonic
We're-
growl happening.
We're pushing
All right.
into the room. We're pushing
All right.
into the
Mhm.
room too.
Nis,
I feel
whoa,
that.
okay. You all push
Okay,
into
I did
the
a
room.
10, so not a great
This,
one.
this
Well,
looks
hold
like
on, let me help out. I'm going to intimidate as well.
nice.
Well,
Uh,
I rolled a 9.
Well, you know what? I will help. I will help Vroga do the intimidation. So
I rolled a
roll
19
second time.
on intimidation, by the way.
So suddenly, basically, just the wall of you are inside this room. This is a small little room. It looks like it's someone's simple quarters. You see a cot, a little footlocker, a nice little table and chair. You know, the kind of requirements you need by AAA to get your room certified.
It counts as a hotel room, yes.
Wooden cupboard. And, you know, the only decoration is that on top of the wooden cupboard, there's a couple little figurines of cats.
Dang.
Alessia says, I apologize. I don't know what to tell you. The ways of Sarnas are unknown to me at times, and I faithfully serve Valen Sarnaster and believe that her will is the path to all good things.
Have you had any non-elective surgery lately?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear those two together. Brian, you go first, then Erica.
So you're saying her will was for us to try to be killed?
I mean, and yet you are not killed. That must be her will as well, Erica.
Well, let me tell you, some people were almost killed.
Oh, but
and
almost
I
killed
find that offensive.
Is not killed. Our paths are complicated ones.
I get in her face and I say, were you subjected to any non-elective surgery recently? And I look and see if any of her visible skin has any of those scars.
You got a little heart scar somewhere?
Are you trying to do prior authorization for their insurance? What's going on?
Perception check.
This is where that nude scene comes out.
Oh,
Wait, did you say this was medicine or
perception?
Perception. Okay, I'm not as good at that, so that's only an 11.
You know, you just barely catch a glimpse of some stitches, like right below the on the sternum. I don't think so.
I point and I say, "You, madam, have been subjected to the ill will of a mummy lord, and you are now carrying one of its organs inside you. Look down."
She is
look back up.
Terrified. What does this mean? What? I must consult Valen. She will tell me my future. She will assure me that all will be well.
No,
Valen, my dear,
no, she will not, and no, you will not.
Yeah.
I think you need to stay here.
Can we kill it?
I reach out and grasp her on the shoulder.
I don't think we should kill her. She probably is.
And it's a
totally
shocking
innocent.
grasp.
grasper.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Oh no!
That knocks her out, doesn't it?
It's only a 13 to hit.
She is an unarmed civilian. She is not a canopic golem. I know
Okay.
she's unconscious.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna knock her out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to kill her, but I'm gonna shock her
That's
into out. Just
I'm fine
I'm
with that.
rolling
I'm
We
nodding
decide-
at this. Well
We
done.
can talk about
I have
it.
a
You
zero
hadn't done it, I would've
tolerance
done
for
it.
mummy organs right now.
Yep.
The
I'm
cats.
just-
Do you see the cats?
She might be a victim in this situation. Just-
No! She
Well,
might not have
she is going to be the victim of a thorough medical exam right
Yeah,
now. That's for sure.
I'm going to say minutes ago there was the high possibility that all of you had mummy organs too.
Yeah.
Now it's a different story.
I will say,
And we checked.
I want Reed Quarrel to now check the unconscious person to see
Okay.
about that scar, and I also want to ask Reed Quarrel if she thinks that there might even be a way for us to do something like pull out the mummy organ and put in the preserved human heart organ and
Save her.
Some quick role playing stuff. When Lone Walker started to see Nis reach out with Nis's hand, I rolled insight. I didn't roll very high. And so it was insight to see what that hand was going to do. If Lone Walker would have rolled higher, would have probably cut in, not knowing if it was for like killing or not. But I think with that insight, he just was unsure, and he's at a place now where he's like halfway between trusting Nis's choices and not, versus before would have been like trying to slap the hand away. So
Nis and Lone Walker would
Always
never
at odds.
survive on a road trip together.
Not alone, anyway.
Not alone.
No. I want to also roll an insight just to see if I believed her when she was saying that she was innocent. And holy cow, I got another 20. This die, I like this die.
wow.
Insight
Can you send that to me?
is so that's a 29. Did I believe her?
Yeah,
Is she actually an innocent?
You know, yeah, she seemed like an unfortunate victim in all this.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
don't-
like,
you don't
I'm
really
not
care.
like, I'm not like taking her clothes off. I just want to see if the scar
Yeah.
really is over her heart.
Yes, it does seem like
and-
she has someone has done some pretty major surgery to her torso.
Okay. So I have been chasing and studying and killing undead for my entire career. That is the only thing that I do. So I'm hoping that I know at least a little bit about mummy lords, since that seems like that would be my area of speciality. Do I know if it is possible to save someone by putting their own organ back in and removing the organ of the mummy lord? Is that like a known thing?
Check.
Okay.
Potentially someone could help you with
What's
this.
I can help with that.
Yeah, I have no bonus to Arcana.
Oh, I
at
do.
all.
I do.
Okay.
It's a good one
Is
for
that
this. So why don't you help me?
I think Nis and Melius are both pretty Arcana.
Yeah, I can also help.
This is Melius. Okay.
Well, I mean, help just gives
Advantage.
Just gives advantage. So I will help Nis, and then Melius can also roll if you want.
Okay, great.
Okay.
First roll
Let's
is
see
a
how Nis
24.
does. Well, there we go.
24.
Nis.
All right.
And an 8.
You know, Nis, you were just thinking about it, and it's clear that whatever has been done to these poor souls to have their organs removed and make them the carrier of a mummy lord's horrible necrotic organs is a magical ritual, and most rituals can be undone. This poor person, Alessia Basir, is alive, though she presumably carries a mummy heart. And hey, you've got in a nice Ziploc bag there a mint condition human heart.
Yeah, it's been rubbing up against an eyeball, but otherwise it's okay.
I asked if you wanted to use 2 bags.
I don't.
We always have so many
I
bags.
didn't want to.
So what you know is that it is possible. What you would really like is perhaps some kind of instructions, either directly on how to undo it, or at least on how the process was done to this person. And you don't have that yet, but perhaps that is information you could glean somewhere in this horrible demiplane that you find yourself in.
Okay. So I say to everyone, based on what we know, my suggestion is that we tie up this innocent, leave her in a comfortable position on her bed, and perhaps even leave her own actual heart on top of her chest, covered with a cloth. We don't know how this happens.
Erica, have you ever woken up to see one of your organs?
I said
Couple of
covered.
times.
I clearly said covered.
Okay.
Okay.
Like in
Yes.
a
So it's
jar that says "Do not look in this
Nis-
jar."
No, it's tucked underneath her clothing, which is
Okay.
then like tied up in case.
Okay.
The thinking is
significantly less horrifying than what
if
I
there's
immediately imagined.
if there's something that we can do elsewhere that will then trigger her
like
her
a-
magical healing, and she needs the heart to be really close by, we want that to be there because we
or
want to
just
save this
maybe
person.
osmosis. If you wait long enough, the heart will go back in.
I mean,
So-
I hadn't thought of that, but
Okay.
Vroga's a little bit confused here. It's like, why don't we just kill her? Like,
Why-
because
why
that would solve the problem.
would it?
I don't
How
understand.
would that solve the problem? Explain that to me. How would that solve the problem?
Well, it's
Vroga.
the other.
If we could save her and destroy
Vroga.
the mummy organ, then we don't. Then that works just as well, and then the person isn't dead.
Fine.
So
I mean, you effectively killed the other people. You know, they were
she'll be immobilized.
tethered to canopic golems, which made them a lot harder to kill. But
We didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, they were also super trying to kill you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
A,
There's-
self-defense. B, ignorance.
Yeah, there
Nis-
is presumably a beating mummy heart inside Alessia Basir.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is my point.
Nis rolls her eyes and gets out a second smaller bag, transfers an eyeball and an eye patch
Perfectly
into that
sized
bag.
to hold 2 eyeballs.
I like this.
Well, one
Ziploc
eyeball
bag
and an eye
collection.
patch.
An eye patch. Okay.
Tucks that in her pocket and then takes her existing heart bag
yeah.
and places it, let's say, on the nightstand.
Yeah. I'm just, when
With
you
a
live in a
note.
swamp.
I'm going to write a note on it that
Sticky
says,
note.
Alessia, don't look inside.
No, we are tying this lady.
I know.
up. We
I
are
just
not
want
in
to. It's not going to even say her name. It's just going to say don't
Do not
look
open,
inside.
Do not open heart inside.
Yeah.
We don't open until Christmas.
I would like to
Worthless.
see some art of that. A damp
I still think we
bag
should put it on our
with-
chest.
that says do not open, maybe a heart-shaped imprint on the side of it. All right. You have technically done some things. So
And
it does
we
seem
should
like
lock her door again, like try to, I don't know, stop up her
she
door.
has,
So
she
that
does
if
have a key to the door on her.
Okay, we'll take that and
Yeah.
lock it behind us, so nobody else like comes in and finds her.
Yep.
Mhm.
You did knock her out before. You could have asked her so many questions.
Yeah, I know. I was going to use persuasion.
Yeah.
Like, nope.
No,
She's
Nis.
down.
Didn't want to take
Yes.
the chance.
There'll
Nis
probably be somebody
zapped.
Got a
else.
zap. We can wake her
Yeah.
up. If you
Also,
wanted
any
to.
of our questions
Zap her
that
again.
we get the information from, probably the mummy knows.
Yeah.
There are
Oh,
many
yeah.
places you could explore in searching
Are you my
for
mummy?
the searching
Every
for
time.
for the victims or allies of Valen Sarnester, as well as information on how you might save Alessia Basir. I think this is the time where you need to make the difficult decision about where are you going to go next.
Yeah, which way to go?
There is a mirrored room at the end of the hallway.
Yep. I'll just
It's-
mention.
Mirrors can be so
I
dangerous.
think you have kind of like 4 main options. Tell me if I'm missing one. There's a mirrored room. There's a room with a sword inside a giant like slab of crystal. There's an unexplored side passage to the west. There's an unexplored set of double doors to the north.
My immediate thought is the unexplored side passage to the west. For
That's my.
Yeah.
That
Just
was my
gut instinct.
second. Yeah,
That's
let's
my
do
thought
it.
too.
Well,
Hmm.
I read Coral will say, I am concerned about the mirrors. I know that there are a lot of magic users who use mirrors to do terrible things. So I think what I would be looking for is a library or some sort of room with knowledge or information.
You could also split up to
Love
cover that.
libraries.
split the party.
No.
Yeah. Lone Walker nods at Reed Quarrel's idea.
Perhaps
I'm here
we
for
should try the-
libraries.
All right.
Okay, I'll
The-
come along. Why not?
This is a
Password
book
to the
themed
left.
adventure, after all.
Maybe we can go inside a book, inside a book, inside a book. Oh, but we're not in a book this time, right?
No, you just the
No.
book told you to go places.
You're going places, kid.
So yeah, going around this corner, what do we see to the north?
Guess what? This is an adventure with
Double doors.
Nope, not yet. This is an adventure with so many hallways.
Oh God, it's a long corridor.
It's this
I
corridor
would
is
like
so
succeed.
long.
Is this The Shining?
I would like to roll perception to
Yes.
just on the hallway and see if it looks
Traps.
obviously trapped.
Okay, roll perception.
I help.
Oh, thank you.
I point out, hey, check over there.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
look harder.
Let's see.
Useful
Perception
eyes.
is +4, 23.
You,
Okay.
the hallway does not appear obviously trapped.
Okay.
Does it
not look
appear
trapped.
non
Shall we?
obviously trapped?
Not,
All right.
not obviously
Let's
trapped.
go.
Lone
We
Walker
must
walks
stride
down.
forward, my friend.
All right, the hallway twists and turns for quite a ways
We are on a noble
before
course.
reaching a strange kind of intersection. A set of double doors heads to the west. The hallway continues to the north.
It could be a library.
It
Yes,
could.
it's playing a song.
Any door could lead to a library.
I also like the idea of exploring a little bit further to see if we
Okay.
come across another barrier first.
All right.
Is
Lone
anyone
Walker
opposed?
scampers off to the north and explores further. Tony
Yes, he
reveals
does.
more of the map.
We could listen at the door.
We could.
Okay. I guess I'm
The
gonna
hallway
listen at the door
eventually
really quick.
takes a right angle turn to the east. Lone Walker.
I'm listening at the door really quick.
Okay.
You guys
You're
went
doing
off.
that,
I'm gonna
and
follow
Lunarith
you.
peeks around the corner.
Lunar
That's
sees the,
standing
the tunnel. The hallway starts sloping down.
I got
Okay.
a 17 investigation.
All right, you are
On those
listening
double
at the
Or
door.
perception.
Oh, perception. Okay.
It's going to be very
Well,
similar.
let me tell you, when you're in a pocket universe, there's no constraint to keep your building compact. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Zoning laws do not exist
No,
here.
they
Yeah,
have infinite
there's no
space for
material.
hallways.
yeah,
This is what happens when you give an architect an open brief.
yeah.
Yeah.
You notice all these hallways, no closets. It's like, what are they thinking?
Where are they putting everything?
Yeah. You listen at this thing, and you think you hear the footsteps of somebody perhaps pacing back and forth. You also hear kind of a weird, like maybe kind of like dripping water kind of noises in there.
Water feature.
Yeah,
Perfect for
that could be-
books. Sounds
that
like a
could-
library to me.
I
Water
mean, it
library.
sounds a little bit more like a laundry room than a
Oh,
library.
interesting.
When the books are thirsty, they have a place to drink.
I hope
Well-
it's water that's dripping and not blood.
Blood.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reed Coral.
I don't know if it sounds like blood.
Lone Walker just shouts down the pass. Well, no, he doesn't. He comes back and he says, Lunareth has taken a peek around the corner and there is a tunnel leading down. There are not double doors that way.
There is somebody pacing and a dripping sound this way.
Perhaps it is
What
another
if it's a
innocent
torture room?
who has.
Let's check this out before going
Yeah, it's
into
another
it.
person.
I
Very
agree.
tunnel.
I agree.
What's the plan?
What if there's somebody inside who really has to use the restroom and they're being tortured with the sound of dripping water? We can rescue them.
Then we save them and take them to the loo.
I literally did the thing that nobody ever does in D&D, which is I knocked at the
You
door.
just open the
before,
doors?
So
You're
Oh,
knocking
you're
at this
knocking.
door?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Knocking or knocking,
actually-
as in spell or...
no, I think tap tap tap. I think that's pretty
Got
funny.
it.
Like, do the people just
It
open
is
doors
pretty
here?
funny.
They figure like, what the heck?
Hello?
We're in a pocket dimension. It must be somebody
Are you
authorized. And then we walk in and intimidate them. It's great. I love it.
I do like that
All right,
part.
you
That's
hear
fun.
footsteps coming over to you, and the door opens, and standing before you is a huge golem made out of crystalline
What?
rock.
Are you kidding
The
me?
The
hell?
golem kind of looks down at you. It has kind of tiefling-like
I turn around and
features,
run.
pentagram-ness,
You turn around, right.
and
Somebody starts... Yeah. Da-da-da-da. I've got balloons for you.
Performance. I roll performance.
How does its eye look?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Yeah.
well, the
21 in performance.
the golem itself looks like it just has two eyes.
We're not here. You don't see us. Blah, blah, blah.
Are people attempting to roll stealth after knocking on a door?
No, I'm just rolling performance to distract them.
Tony, I say, oh, hello. We are here by the rules of this plane to investigate and look at the waters. We were told to come here and look at the waters.
Deception check.
Your appearance was foretold.
Oh, you
Everybody
talk.
says that. It's so annoying.
Allow
It
me
is.
to take you to Lord Sarnaster. She awaits.
Woohoo!
And
Thank you,
the
glad
golem
you're
kind of
nice.
gestures as if you should turn around and head north.
I'm not turning around, but I will back.
May I ask your name, guide?
I am Okazor, champion of the arena.
Hello,
Oh, so you're the
Okazor.
tough one.
What is with the water? Why is there water here?
I know not the ways of this space.
Why are you in the space?
Looking beyond Okazor, the crystal golem / tiefling, you can see that most of this room that this golem seemed to just be hanging out in is taken up by a large kind of pool of water. It looks like it's kind of set up as like a reflecting pool. There are runes carved into the rim of it, and they're glowing. There's kind of heat shimmering off of the water. The water quality looks real bad.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check just to see what the heck's going on with those rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's an 11.
You know what? I'm going to give you advantage because of the types of runes they are. Melia's roll again.
That's a 15.
All right, you recognize, I think, maybe sometimes you get that voice that whispers you little things. That this is a scrying pool, and you recognize that the runes around it are related to divination magic, but they have been corrupted. At one point, this was a holy space, but now it is kind of an odorous and unpleasant space. You know that you would not want to touch that water. You super don't want to drink that water, and you don't even like the idea of breathing the air near that water. But potentially this is a place that someone could, in a different time, use to meditate and see the future.
And which way did you say you wanted to take us, Okazor?
Okazor says, "Please, this way," and gestures kind of down the hallway to the north.
Okay. We can go that
I
way.
think you should lead the way.
Yeah.
Indeed. I back up against the side of the wall
Yeah,
and
we
make
scoot
space
back.
for
Yeah, we all make space.
so that we may follow.
Okay. Okazor kind of moves. I imagine you all kind of flatten up against the walls as the large golem strides past you. And Okazor does seem to be basically the same kind of construct as the two golems you fought in the tomb room, though less openly hostile toward you. Okazor does frequently kind of turn and look over his shoulder to see that you're still following him as he kind of marches north.
That makes me think his hearing's not very good because we're like a clopping Pegasus and
there's a
barbarian.
It would be really easy to misplace one of you.
I suppose that's true.
I am also, now I'm staying towards, I have knocked my crossbow just in case.
Like real casually though, like, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just sort of slid the arrow on, put it by my side.
Yeah, my hands are just lightly resting on my hand.
All right. Okazor heads down the hallway, and Okazor's broad crystal golem shoulders, it's like basically the hallway is about as wide as Okazor. Well, there's plenty of room for you to move double file behind him. He reaches the end of the hallway and turns right and heads down that hallway, continuing to make sure that you're all, following along unless somebody wants to sneak away. The hallway, this is again, it's like, you can clearly tell they're not paying by the foot for this this demiplane. It dips down and then back up.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You gotta go down to go up.
You got Okazor is heading along, and
Melius begins to hum some walking music.
Hey, while this is going on, Tony, I want to watch Okazor closely, and I'm going to get my little bag that's got the eyeball in it, and I'm going to give it a squeeze and see if Okazor reacts.
Yes.
Okazor stumbles, and misses a step, and kind of freezes up.
This is why I wanted to bring them along, you guys.
and then I sing loudly to distract him.
Okay. Okazor kind of looks at you
walking
curiously and then continues along. Is that what you want?
I mean, I didn't even see this. I don't think anybody did.
I caught it.
I am hanging back, but I whisper to everybody as they're going by. I'm like, I give it a squeeze and it gets all distracted and stuff. Maybe this is how we beat it.
I nod and continue.
And I say, but I don't want to meet the Mummy Lord yet. Can we gotta kill, how long are we going to let this one walk?
Is Valen Sarnaster the Mummy Lord, or is Valen Sarnaster like working with the Mummy Lord?
I think you have pretty good reason to suspect that Valen Sarnaster has been corrupted and is a Mummy Lord.
Is the Mummy Lord? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why we'd want to wait.
Okazor is reaching toward the hallway turns. There's a double door.
Lone Walker pulls out his warhammer.
I squeeze the eyeball and go, now.
Do we now? So we're just killing another innocent person rather than going to the source and maybe.
Well, I don't know if we can
Mummy
stop
Lord
them from dying, right?
Mummy Lords stay alive if any of their organs are. I mean, I don't know. Coral, you want us to just go fight the Mummy Lord and a golem at the same time?
The problem is, being here, I don't think we're going to get a long rest. So I think if we fight the Mummy Lord,
dilemmas in this fight.
If we wait to fight the Mummy Lord until after we fought everything else, I won't have any spells left, and I suspect you won't either. So I'm just worried about running out of our high-powered spells since we've already burned some of the biggest ones just to fight two of these guys already. It might be better to just go straight to the Mummy Lord, unless the only other thing that we would get potentially would be information on how to defeat the Mummy Lord, but I don't think we would get that by killing.
Can we kill I wonder, do we know if we can kill the golem by just crushing the eye?
I think the implication, it seems to stun it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember when we did the things earlier? They just got stunned for
as we all
But I mean, this is all happening sort of in real time. So if somebody attacks it, I can't stop that. So I say go for it.
I squeeze the eyeball and say, get him.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Okazor kind of flails around and tries to fire some crystal darts at all of you as you all pounce on the golem in this tight, narrow hallway. There's really not a lot of room to maneuver. This could either be a great attack, or guess what? It's going to be really easy to bury you all here. Will they survive their surprise attack on Okazor, the canopic golem? Will they find what's beyond these double doors he was about to open? How will they prepare for their confrontation with Valen Sarnester, Mummy Lord Extraordinaire? For answers to questions such as these, tune in next time to Total Party Kill.
The Incomparable Podcast Network. Become a member and support this show today. theincomparable.com/members